Cheryl. I hope everyone's having a wonderful night. So I just want to get right to it, you guys. So reality star 61 Karen Hugo found guilty of DUI. Now, if anyone don't know who Karen Hugo is, she is the Housewives of Potomac, Maryland and Washington D.C. And I've been watching, majority of the Housewives, the original from New York, from Atlanta, from Miami, Potomac, and a lot of ones that I do like, and I do watch the one that where Karen stars in that as well. And as you don't know, and some of you do know, on March 20th of 2024, Karen Hugo went to an event and she had too much to drink, so much to drink that she thought that she was capable of driving her way back home. Instead, she ran over a tree. Poor tree. Poor tree. The tree got injured and hurt because she was so incapable of calling an Uber or a cab or a friend to pick her up that she thought she was capable of driving, which she was drinking and driving, which that is unacceptable. Unacceptable. And she knew this, and this is not her first rodeo. She got caught for a DUI and they let her slide with community service and something like that. And now this is a very serious thing. And I know in the show she couldn't talk too much about her legal issues because it was still pending. But now she has found, actually, excuse me, the judge had found her guilty of DUI, and rightfully so, because it's just ridiculous. You're 61 years old. You know from right and wrong. You teach your children from right and wrong. And for you to be behind a vehicle, intoxicated, not knowing where you're going, and ran over a tree with a Maserati, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And I have to say, footage of Karen Hugo DUI shows the wreck of the Maserati, which I will share with you, which I will post. And I really feel bad for the tree because the tree didn't do anything to her and to the Maserati. But she admitted that she had a couple of beers. I feel like she was coached by her husband, Ray. Ray was not in the vehicle, thank God. Thank God no one didn't get hurt, first of all, except for the tree. I keep mentioning the tree because I feel bad for the tree. The tree didn't do anything to Karen. The tree didn't do anything to her. And she ran over a tree. But luckily, all kidding aside, luckily no one didn't get hurt. No one didn't get injured, thank God. But her husband, Ray, was there at the scene trying to help her because she was just slurring her words. She was not making sense. She was not even aware, you guys, what was happening, what was going on. Her husband had to direct her what to say, and Ray didn't want Karen to say too much in front of the officers without a lawyer present because once you say things that's damaging, and police officers, they have their webcam, everything's recorded. So everything's recorded, and when things are recorded, you can present it in court. So he was trying to help her, and he was telling telling her not to say too much to the officer. Well, she said quite a lot. And I just have to just tell you what happened. But again, I'm going to share you the glimpse of the video. It's hilarious, I have to say. Not hilarious about the whole situation, but the hilarious how drunk she was, how she was slurring her words. She didn't know where she was at. It was just crazy. And I just can't imagine how her family is feeling, embarrassed, ashamed. Her castmates from the Housewives. It's just embarrassing in her community because, again, this is not her first rodeo, you guys. It's not her first rodeo. So I'm going to read you what the officers have asked Karen in regards to the incident. So an officer could be seen asking Uger, "Do you remember the accident?" After a lengthy pause, she responded, "Yes." Then he asked her what happened, to which she applied, "Nothing really happened." So she didn't remember. She was that completely drunk and wasted that she didn't remember. Ray, 78 years old, could then be heard saying to Karen, "Somebody ran you off the road," to which she responds, "Did they?" Which clearly that was not true. She was drunk, so wasted that she ran herself off the road and hit a tree. That's what happened. But Ray was trying to do a little bit of damage control and basically trying to coach Karen what to say to the police officers because he probably knew that there's a cam on the police officer. So that's what Ray was trying to tell Karen what to say. Then the officer then asks, "Do you remember that vehicle at all?" Hugo responds, "No." She then appeared to dodge the officer repeated questions about how much she had, how much drink prior to the accident, telling telling them to talk to my husband. As Ray went through her bag, she asked him if he was good. Now she thought that probably he was in a car with her, but he wasn't. So that's how drunk she was because she didn't know her surroundings. She didn't know where she was at. She assumed that Ray was in the car with with her, which he wasn't. And Ray was trying to look for her driver's license, which apparently she didn't have her driver's license with her. And then Ray offered to give the police officer his driver's license. Oh, I was saying, listen, dude, that makes no sense. You wasn't driving. The officer do not want your license because you were not inside the vehicle driving. It was your wife. So usually when someone drives a vehicle and they turn out to be drunk, police officers ask for license and registration. So why would you want to give the police officer your license when you were not driving? So I feel like he was doing a little bit of damage control. Continue on. They said, "I'm good." Ray said, "I'm good." Ray responded, "I'm just saying. They're assuming that you had more than you should have. And I'm assuming you know. You had a couple of beers or something like that." She responded, "Yes, that's all I had." The body cam footage also shared a glimpse of her wreck, light color Maserati, which had a huge dent to the driver's side of the engine. The car headlight on the driver's side also appeared to have been crushed. And you're going to see the video of the car. The car is like was a total wreck. It was just crushed. Thank God again that that Karen made it alive. No broken bones, no severe injuries. Thank God, because it could have been a lot worse. The woman could have been paralyzed, brain dead. It's like God was with her that night. For real, God was with her. God is giving her another chance at this because she failed the first and the second time. I believe. Don't quote me. I think this is her second time. This is actually her third time of DUI. But I will if I'm wrong about that, I will go back and correct myself. But I believe this is the third time of her DUI. And you would think, how many chances can you get? The first time you didn't go to jail. The second time they probably gave you community service or an ankle monitor. I don't know. And then the third time, I'm sorry, three strikes, you're out. Now you found guilty. Now you have to pay the consequences for your action. You cannot drink and drive. You cannot put the risks of other people who's driving and including yourself. It's just not right. It's unresponsible. It's irresponsible, excuse me, and it's just not right. It's just like at that time she was not thinking about herself. She she was thinking about herself, excuse me, instead of other people around her on that time of that night on March 20th of this year who could have been driving on that road. She proclaims in a video that she's rich. She owns a plantation. No one doesn't give a crap about that. And if you had so much money like you claim you did, you could have easily called an Uber, a taxi, or call a friend of yours. Call your husband, for goodness sake. Like, leave your vehicle parked aside somewhere where you were at and you would have picked it up the next day. That's how simple it is. And she didn't do that. She thought that she was capable enough to get behind the wheel and start driving home when clearly that was not the case, that the tree got injured. The tree got injured really bad, you guys, really bad. I really feel bad for the tree. And I really feel bad for Karen Hugo too, because it's an embarrassing. It's an embarrassment to her family, like I said, to the community, to her castmates, to everything. And I just hope that she learns a valuable lesson that, you can't be drinking and driving. Her license is going to be suspended. She's probably not going to drive for a very long time, rightfully so. I think that, she needs to learn a valuable lesson with this. I don't believe community service will precise, because apparently she didn't learn her lesson the first time or the second time. So I feel like she needs to go to jail. I believe she needs jail time. I believe she needs jail time, reflect, and count her lucky stars that that no one didn't get killed. Because if someone get killed, I would have believed that would be like manslaughter or something like that. So she should be blessed and lucky that that's all she's getting. Probably. I don't know how many years she's going to be served. To be honest with you, I have no idea, but I would definitely let you guys know. But let me know your thoughts about this. And I'm going to share you the video of the footage of the body cam of the police officers. It's hilarious because, as you can see, once you watch the video, she was completely drunk. She was lit. Okay, when I say lit, she was lit. She was done, finito. She probably wouldn't even remember what the heck she said unless you show her the footage of what the heck she was talking about. And I really feel bad for her. I really feel bad for her. And now her whole family and friends, and again, her cast might have to see all this. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Like I don't understand these rich folks, man. I think that they're just untouchable or something like that because you have money and they feel like I don't know. I really feel bad. All kidding aside. And I don't mean to laugh. I really feel bad. I hope, again, Karen learns her lesson. And I just hope all of you, if you're thinking about drinking and driving, please call a friend. Please call an Uber if you know that you had too much to drink. Because once you get behind that wheel, and God forbid something happens, it can be a huge impact in your life and someone else's life. So think about that before you get behind the wheel. It's that easy if you had too much to drink, it's just to call a cab. Call an Uber. You know how many lives you will save? Because once that happens, God forbid, and you get behind the wheel, you can't take back what might happen. Sometimes, things works out and then you get home safe by the grace of God. Some people are lucky like that. It all depends on the person. It all depends on the circumstances. It all depends. And some people are lucky like that and some people are not. So why take the risk? Why take the risk? I wouldn't take the risk. If I had too much to drink, and I know I'm not capable of getting behind it, well, I'm going to call an Uber. I'm going to call someone because I don't want to risk my life and someone else's life that is going to affect me and someone's family for the rest of their lives. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And that's all I have to say about that. That's it. And let me know what you think in your comments. And if you do like this video, please subscribe, please like, please share. Let me know your thoughts about Karen, the Real Housewife of DUI. I was trying to make it funny, but obviously it didn't. But I really feel bad for the tree. So again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.
Okay.
I'm Karen.
Montgomery County Police.
I would rather.
Remember,
I
it is
don't
being
like
video,
him.
not a
Okay,
recorder.
so I'd rather
It's
her
okay.
not do a lot of talking at this point, anyhow, because she's probably a little bit upset
Well, I'm
after
shook.
the
I'm shook.
thing. So she's.
Can I ask you where you're coming from tonight? Ma'am.
She said she was coming from a friend's house.
Okay. Which way were you driving on Oakland?
Where you have
You
it?
had to
Were you coming from Bradley?
You have it?
I'll take a look.
Yes.
You're coming from Bradley?
Well, wait. Well, you see it? Yes. Thank you.
You were driving on Bradley or from Bradley? Do you remember the accident?
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
Actually, nothing really. Ray, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's just that somebody ran you off the road.
They did.
Someone ran you off the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember that vehicle at all?
No.
No, you don't? Okay.
Wait.
You
I
don't-
wouldn't listen to that.
I understand. It's dark out here. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Let me ask you-
He's okay. He's doing looking for your license.
No,
ma'am.
Ray,
He's
we
doing
don't
fine.
need him to do anything.
Karen, hold it.
Karen.
Looking for your license, baby.
How much you had to drink tonight?
I'll give you my license if you
No,
want.
I
instead.
was out, but I'm good.
How much you had to drink, though? That's my question.
Looking to see if your license is in here.
As soon as we catch fire, right?
Not yet.
Bowles probably already put one on. He's writing. Bowles is working on the acres report, so it's probably on there. If not, just have him at it.
Make sure he doesn't have it already.
I think Bowles does.
Does somebody have the license?
I think so.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I think Bowles. One of my.
All right,
Ray,
I'll check.
can you answer everything
Okay,
for me
okay,
first?
right.
Thank you, God.
No, Edward too. Karen, how much you had to
No,
drink
I'm
tonight?
gonna talk to my husband.
Okay. Can I
Talk
talk
to
with?
my husband.
Talk.
Yeah.
I can't talk to your husband. He's not really involved in
Okay.
this incident.
Yeah.
He can help me translate or get
No,
you to cooperate.
He is.
Okay.
He is. You okay?
How much you had to drink tonight? How much alcohol?
Ray, are you good?
I'm good. I'm just saying, you know, they're assuming that you had more than you should have, and I'm assuming that you know had like a couple of beers or something
Yes,
like that.
that's all I had.
But
Okay.
you know,
You had a couple of beers?
So, that's it.
that's my assumption.
Okay.
I don't know for
So-
sure. I wasn't with her.
Okay,
but
that's why I'm trying to
what
communicate with her.
Yeah.
What kind of beer did you drink?
Pretty really good, sweetheart.
Yeah. I don't see your license here.
I think one of my-
somebody got him.
Yeah, I
somebody
think my
got it
coworker has it.
because the bag
Alright.
was right there.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
We
So,
needed to write an accident report.
Okay.
it's okay.
So-
So, Ray, darling, what
Yes.
did you say?
I'm saying that you probably had a couple of beers
Yes,
and you're coming back.
Yeah.
And you said that you got run off the road.
I
And I
did.
guess did you hit the tree here or something?
It looks like she hit the center median, came across the median,
I
and
did
then hit this tree as well,
Okay, 'cause
or
it's
one
going
of the.
dark.
Yeah.
Hit the median. It hit the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray, can you pick my purse up,
It
guys?
doesn't take much.
No, it does not.
You don't necessarily need
What's
to-
your name?
My name's Kyle.
I'm Karen. Thank you. They call me the Grandam.
The Rondon.
I don't know what the fuck that's about. Andy Cohen did that. Go ahead.
The what?
Andy Cohen did that. They call me the Grandam. I'm black, I'm rich, and I own the plantation of farm. My name is Karen.
Okay.
Can I have a tissue on my hand?
I don't have a tissue, ma'am.
Oh my
I do not
God.
carry tissues in my police car. But there will be.
God is
I will
good.
get you tissues at the
No,
station.
I don't need it. I'm not going to be there very long, but I thank you for tonight. This has been good for my marriage, though.
Okay.
Do you know my husband?
I do not know your husband. I only
No, my husband has never stood up.
What?
I'm married 28 years. I think
Very
he
nice.
died. Oh, this is the most stunning thing I've ever done. I hear him ready. I should have probably taken the cab.
You probably should have taken a cab, yes.
Thank you.
Or an Uber.
But I'm very rich. And sometimes they don't pay attention to you. Are you married?
I am.
You gonna say married?
What's that?
You love her?
Yes.
I'm a powerful love, and when you Google me, you're gonna be so ashamed of yourself. I'm bad as fuck. I don't think I did anything bad except the driver.
Are you in Station Door?
I'm just pretty. I have to bleed in my nose too in a minute. I always bleed. Can you give me a tissue?
I don't have tissues in my police car, ma'am. We will be at the station.
Yeah. No, I'm a slave on this door. I just bought my slave plantation. I just wouldn't fuck with me.
But you don't necessarily need
What's
to-
your name?
My name's Kyle.
That's such a fucking irritant. Poor white will just let that shit go by. Do you want to listen? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I will rise up. I am who I am. So what do you want to ask me? Can we? I don't give a fuck. Do you run that by people?
I'm not
Do
asking
you run that by people?
Karen, I'm not
No,
asking
I'm
you
really
anything.
rich, and
I
I will
won't- I
stay
don't-
in jail for a year or two. Because you just run that by
What?
poor white, black, green people. You run that by people?
It has nothing to do with any of that.
Yeah, it
All-
does. It has everything. So
it
what's
actually
your
has
point?
zero to do with that. I don't
So,
get to make
I'm
how
sorry.
this happens.
Alright, it's not you. I'm sorry. I'm extremely
computer's gonna
intelligent.
read you.
I am Thomas Jefferson's concubine.
The computer's
and
gonna
I
continue reading the
have
phone.
the
All I
nation.
need you
Your
to do
point
is
is
listen.
what? No, what you need to do is tell me what you want.
All I need you to do is listen. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
Okay?
I appreciate that. Thank you.
In your test results,
Could